So, note from the broadcast center here tonight on this beautiful Tuesday. We're set for another round of qualifiers as we get ready to go for opening day. So welcome to the Tuesday night qualifiers here at Red Shores. I'm Lee Drake from the broadcast desk. Vance Cameron's in the booth, going to be calling the action here tonight. 8 qualifiers on tap on this Tuesday. What a difference a few days makes with the weather. Great qualifying sessions last night in Summerside. We have 10 degrees out there tonight, mostly cloudy. We do have some sunshine around. The winds from the northeast. That's keeping things a bit cool from 16 kilometers an hour. And but we'll be rolling along. There is a break after race 4. There were some questions in the other qualifiers about the 2-race paddock. Yes, the 2-race paddock is in effect. It's been out of effect, of course, a couple of years, but it is back in effect now as well. So that's the 2-race paddock. So that will also continue as we get into the race season coming up on Saturday night with that new post time at 6:30. So horses getting ready to step on the track here in just a minute, and this Tuesday night, where you'll find us. Well, yeah, we already have viewers. You can find us on our Redshores.ca. Just go to our YouTube page, and we are streaming the qualifiers live here tonight. 5 coming up in the opener. A set of 5. We have 8 qualifiers tonight. The break coming up after race 4. Do some track conditioning, and yeah, we'll have some other announcements throughout the evening as well. Some announcements coming up around our post times, also with, of course, some announcements around some series and a new player focus that's going to be launched on Saturday night with some pretty cool promotions happening here on track. So we'll keep you posted throughout as we get set here on this Tuesday night.
The first qualifiers on the track for parade. Park at the 1 with Adam Werner. Two, Burnout Hanover, Brady Sweet. Three, My Land and Damian McClellan. Green tax to 4, Corey McPherson. Number 5 is GA Speed Sammy for Gordy Hennessy.
Okay, horses on the track for the first qualifier here tonight in Charlottetown at Red Shores. Thanks for joining us. For those of you who are on track tonight, and for those of you who are joining us on our Redshores.ca, our world headquarters tonight on our YouTube page. We have 5 horses on track here. Parker's off the rail, Burnout Hanover, My Land, Screen Test back at it after a successful campaign last year, $22,000 in the bank. 9 wins from 30 starts, and GA Speed Sammy also in this mix here. Coming up, last time we saw him was at Governor's Plate night, so back in the mix here tonight as they're set to go for the opening qualifier. Right off the bat, let's give a congratulations to all the award winners. Of course, this is the time of year where the Prince County Horsemen's Club held their awards dinner, so congratulations to all the award winners there. And just recently, just wrapped up on Saturday, was the PEI Standard Horse Owners Association with their awards banquet as well. Nice to have James and Anthony McDonald home for that too, but a lot of hardware given out and appreciation awards and founder awards, so that's nice to see. Weather locations for tonight, well, it is a bit cool out there, but we do have the sunshine, nothing like the Saturday forecast. Some great trips last night in Summerside as well, but it is a bit cool out there. We have 10 degrees. It'll drop to about 6 or 5 overnight, but forecast is looking pretty good for the next couple of days. We'll take a break after the 4th here tonight, so we'll rile off a few qualifiers, then we'll take a quick break, and then we'll come back with the back half of the qualifying session, all 8 of them in the mix, getting set for this Saturday for the opening night. So you see the Metro Home Building Center starting gate rolling into position here on the backstretch for the opening qualifier in the 5-pack. Vance will have them for you shortly.
Well, we got some upper level class horses to open up the first of 8 on a qualifying Tuesday evening here in the provincial capital. Lining up in the opener, Cataparca, Burnout Hanover, My Land, Screen Text, GA, Speed, Sammy, top of the stretch. Approaching a start. The rough and pacing Cataparca, the first one out. Right alongside is Burnout Hanover. Third into the turn, My Land. Screen text unhurried. He gets away fourth. Then the trailer. That'll be GA Speed Sammy. So they are in programmed order at the 8th pole. And it's Cataparca and Murner on the early lead. Burnout Hanover tucked away in the 2-hole. Racing from third. That's My Land. Fourth on the cones is Screen text. And trailing the field fifth. GA Speed Sammy. They're over to the opening station, led by Cataparca. Racing second along the rail, that's Burnout Hanover. My Land goes into the turn from third. Screen text bides his time fourth, and GA Speed Sammy sees them all fifth. They're over to the opening quarter in 30 and 2. Off the turn they come, straightening through the stretch. The midway point is the next station, and the unchallenged leader to the half, Cataparca. Second is Burnout Hanover. There goes My Land underway from third. Fourth is Screen Text, trailing the field fifth. That is GA Speed Sammy. So they're halfway home in the opening qualifier, and Cataparca has not seen any company the half mile in a minute. And 4 consecutive 30 and 2 splits. They're at the 5/8 pole. Cataparca the leader. Second is Burnout Hanover. Up the inside is Screen Text third. Hanging on the outside fourth is My Land. And the trailer fifth, GA Speed Sammy. They'll arrive at 3/4 next. Cataparca gets him there. Racing second is Burnout Hanover. My Land on the outside. Finding a little more now to pick up third. Screen Text is fourth, and GA Speed Sammy fifth. The 3/4 in 1:30 and 1. How's about 29 and 2 in the third? They're homeward bound. Cataparca trying to see it through. My Land lays outside towards the rail. Burnout Hanover. Screen Text on the far outside is coming late as they land on the line next, and Cataparca and Murder go all the way. Screen Text rallies second. Burnout Hanover up the inside will finish third. The time of the mile, they're home in 1:59.4. Now the rundown from the first qualifier. Cataparca the winner. Burnout Hanover third. My Land fourth. Screen Tax was second. GA Speed Sammy fifth. Fractions up 30 and 2. 1 minute 4. 1:30 and 1. Mile time 1:59 and 4. In review 1:34.25.
All right, horses getting ready to go to the gate here, and Vance will pick them up for you. Nice to see the stake stars back, like Salzburg Raptor and St. Charles Fireball, who made over 32,000 last year. Soul Assassin in the mix here tonight for Dowling. Made over 24,000, 3 wins from 10 starts in 2021. Back on track here tonight for the qualifiers at Charlottetown. Viewers continue to tune in tonight on our YouTube channel, and for those of you who are on track, second qualifier coming your way.
The second qualifier lines up with DC Hammering Hank, Tobin's Burke, Salzburg Raptor, St. Charles Fireball, Soul Assassin. No frivolous appeal. He's out. 5 of them on the gate. Top of the stretch. Here they come. There they go, off and pacing, let out by Tobinsburg. Soul Assassin from the far outside on the cones. That's DC Hammering Hank, St. Charles Fireball, the 4th one to the turn. And Salzburg Raptor sets up 5th. So they're over to the 8th pole. And by 2 open lengths early, that's Tobinsburg for Joe Barrio. 2nd is DC Hammering Hank. Soul Assassin took a seat now 3rd. St. Charles Fireball goes 4th, trailing the field 5th. Salzburg Raptor. They're over to the opening quarter mile, and it's Tobinsburg in complete command. Racing 2nd, DC Hammering Hank. Into the turn is Soul Assassin 3rd. St. Charles Fireball 4th. Salzburg Raptor 5th. 30 and 2. Opened it up. They're on past the 3/8 pole, led by Tobinsburg. Racing from 2nd, DC Hammering Hank. Coming out of the turn 3rd is Soul Assassin. St. Charles Fireball goes 4th, and Salzburg Raptor continuing to trail halfway home in the 2nd, led by Tobinsburg at the midway point. Closed in 2nd is DC Hammering Hank. Soul Assassin is 3rd, the half mile in 1:01 and 3. 4th around the turn is St. Charles Fireball, and Salzburg Raptor is edged to the outside from 5th. Up the backstretch now for time 2. Tobinsburg is the leader. The Temple's going to pick up. Soul Assassin's coming quickly now. Takes dead aim at the leader and is the leader now. Coming 3rd on the outside is Salzburg Raptor. DC Hammering Hank rides the rail 4th. St. Charles Fireball, he is the trailer 5th. On past the 3/4, Soul Assassin outside. On the cones, that's Tobinsburg, the 3/4 in 1:33 and 1. So they've set up for a big-time sprint to the finish now, and Soul Assassin turning home. Tobinsburg along the rail. Salzburg Raptor way wide. DC Hammering Hank and St. Charles Fireball, they land on the finish line next. Soul Assassin for Dowling. 2nd is Salzburg Raptor. Tobinsburg at the inside was 3rd. Time for the mile, 2:01 and 4.
Some great camera work there through the stretch drive tonight. For those of you at home having a look at the slow-mo for you, Soul Assassin gets it done for David Dowling here tonight, 2:01 and 4. Yeah, they're really stepping it through that final panel there of 28 and change. Salzburg Raptor and also Tobinsburg in the mix there for the second qualifier tonight. Complete rundown coming your way in just a minute.
Here's the rundown in the second qualifier. DC Hammering Hank 4th. Tobin-Burke third. Frivolous Appeal scratched. Salzburg Raptor was second. St. Charles Fireball finished fifth. Soul Assassin was the race winner. Fractions went 30 and 2, 101 and 3, 133 and 1, and the mile 201 and 4. In review, it's 4-3 scratched, 251.
Attention in the barn paddock area. The eligibility fees are due tonight in order to enter. Please see Joy in the race office. Eligibility fees due tonight in order to enter. Please see Joy in the race office.
The third qualifiers on the track. Number 1, Checkers Pride with Adam Werner. Mama Says I'm a Handful is number 2, Corey McPherson. Don't Say Nothing But Wears 3 with Jason Hughes. For Tobin's Wish. Jules Barrio. Equal Dignity number 5, Mark Bradley. Six is Heather's Pet, Neil Bamberg.
Well, our Standard Canada rep Joy Power was busy on the weekend and in the race office. And a reminder of those eligibility fees that are due tonight in order to enter. So Joy is in the race office. You can get those. Checkers Pride did lead the post parade in the third qualifier here tonight on this Tuesday night. Beautiful Tuesday night in Charlottetown with the sunshine. A bit cool out there. The temperature going to drop down a little bit, down to 5 degrees a little later. But yeah, we have the qualifier set to go. There's a break after the fourth. Let's zero in on that big announcement that came down just recently on the Gold Cup and Saucers presented by Atlantic Lottery. And the final will go for $100,000. The neat thing about this sponsorship is not $1 of that is coming out of the additional money is coming out of the local purse pool. So it's great to have Atlantic Lottery on board with that. We have some other announcements that are coming up. You do know that the announcement was made on Saturday night at the PEI Standard Horse Owner Association that the city of Charlottetown is back with the Birthplace of Confederation series in honor of Lloyd Palmer this year. So we're looking forward to that. Having Lloyd and his family at the track, and as we launch with the Birthplace of Confederation series, that'll be coming up during Old Home Week. Well, I no sooner talk about the Gold Cup and Saucer, and I get a message asking about grandstand seats for Gold Cup and Saucer. Will they be on sale this year? Yes, the answer is yes. Grandstand seats will be on sale this year. They're going to go on sale July 5th. No change in the price, $55 per seat. That's July 5th at 9 a.m. Mark it on your calendar. I've never seen bookings like this. They're off the chart. As many of you will say that, or have already heard, that the flights are coming back into Charlottetown. A lot of folks booking travel plans, and a lot of folks making their plans for our big signature weeks, whether it's Governor's Plate in Summerside or Gold Cup and Saucer. But that is your note on the grandstand seats. Yes, they will be going on sale July 5th.
The third race, taking up their positions behind the starting gate, Checkers Pride. Mama says I'm a handful. Don't say nothing but. Tobin's Wish, Equal Dignity. Heather's Pet, top of the stretch. Here it comes. The rough and pacing Tobin's Wish from the center leaves out. Don't say nothing but is second into the turn. Checkers Pride away third. Racing fourth up the inside. That is Mama Says I'm a Handful. Three wide is Equal Dignity fifth, and Heather's Pet is outside trailing the field. To the backstretch they go en route to the first quarter. Tobin's a Wish out in front. We've got early company coming to call. That's Equal Dignity driving alongside the leader and about to take over that lead. Equal Dignity and Mark Bradley clear. Tobin's Wish is second. On the move in the outside. Mama Says I'm a Handful is third and moving up. Fourth is Checkers Pride back into fifth. Don't say nothing but, and Heather's Pet is the trailer. The quarter was very comfortable, 32, and a 1/5 open it up. Off the turn they come, and here comes Mama Says I'm a Handful, up to take over the lead. Racing from second is Equal Dignity, then in third. That's Tobin's Wish, well back in fourth. Don't say nothing but. Heather's Pet is fifth, and now the trailer, that is Checkers Pride. At the midway point, Mama Says I'm a Handful is there. They went to the half in 101-4. They picked it up to 29-3 in the second panel. With 3/8 left to go, that is Mama Says I'm a Handful, the leader on Equal Dignity. With the leaders in third is Tobin's Wish, that gap to fourth. And racing from there, don't say nothing but. Heather's Pet is fifth, trailing the field. Checkers Pride, they're over to three quarters. Mama Says I'm a Handful, and McPherson lead 'em by a length. Equal Dignity is second. Tobin's Wish continuing third. The three quarters in 1:32-3. That's 30 and change with an eighth of a mile left to go. Mama Says I'm a Handful to bring 'em home. Equal Dignity is second, coming up on the outside. Tobin's Wish is rolling up late third, deep in the stretch now. Mama Says I'm a Handful. Here's Tobin's Wish on the far outside getting up. Tobin's Wish and Burial. Mama Says I'm a Handful was second. Equal Dignity at the inside third. The time for the mile in 2:02-2. Here's the rundown from the third qualifier. Checkers Pride sixth. Mama Says I'm a Handful was second. Don't Say Nothing But fourth. Tobin's Wish the race winner. Equal Dignity finished third. Heather's Pet was fifth. Fractions went 32-1, 101-4, 132-3, and the mile 2:02-2. In review, it's 6:24-135.
All right, so the fourth qualifier getting ready to set on track here very shortly, and then we'll take a break after the fourth. There's 8 qualifiers on the program here tonight for opening night, which is getting underway Saturday night. Post time is 6:30. In case you missed it, on the qualifying, the first race won by Put Up the Mile of Cataparca in 1:59 and 4. The second qualifier was won by Soul Assassin 2-1 and 4, and the third one just under the line there was won by Tobin's Wish, the Barrio in 2-2 and 2. So the fourth coming up next. Then we'll have a few details about a brand new Governor's Plate promo that's going to hit the airwaves. 2 of them actually for 2022. Stay tuned for that.
The fourth qualifier is on the track. Number 1 is Mayhem Man for Kenneth Wilkie. Two, Magical Cowgirl, Jill's Burial. 3, Ultimate Long Shot, David Dowling. Raise You 20, number 4 with Mark Campbell. Number 5, J.J. Xavier, Mark Bradley. Number 6 is Southwind Braun for qualifying driver Damian McClellan.
Horses getting set to go here for the fourth qualifier on the night. We'll take a little break after that, and the track crew will be back out, and then we'll rhyme off the last 4 on this Tuesday night. Mayhem Man led the post parade for Kenny Wilkie tonight from the Mary Jean Noy stable at Clyde River, from Jay Noy. Getting back in the mix, they lead it off here tonight from post 1. Magic Cowgirl is in the qualifier tonight for Jill's Barrio from the Jeff Holmes stable, and the Hardcore Racing out of Belfast, who ended off with a win on the winter meet here in Charlottetown. Ultimate Long Shot lines up next for David Dowling tonight, and trainer Earl Watts along with Windermere Farms as they get into the mix here after that final start in Milton Downey at EPR and back on October 23rd. I see the 3-year-old filly back on the track here tonight. Raise You 20 is in action next for Kent and Bernard McDonald. Brent Campbell, Mark Campbell's training and driving here tonight from post 4. They're getting into the mix here for the qualifier tonight. Then JJ Xavier from Mark Bradley from the Earl Smith stable coming in. And Southwind Braun also for Damian Cullen, the qualifying driver, in action here tonight and handling the starter from the Jennifer Doyle stable and Danny Burt out of Vernon Bridge, and Jennifer with a big win at the PEI Standard Horse Owners Association Awards recently on Saturday night as well. Congratulations there.
Well, as my colleague Mr. Drake mentioned, we'll have a little break for some track maintenance and some of those ones in the latter races to get himself warmed up to qualify. Here's number 4 with Mayhem Man, Magical Cowgirl, Ultimate Long Shot, Raise You 20, JJ Xavier, and Southwind Braun, top of the stretch. Approaching a start. Fancy stepping at the rail was Mayhem Man. He's on the run. There they go, up and pacing, led out by Magical Cowgirl. Second into the turn is Ultimate Long Shot. The third one is Raise You 20. JJ Xavier's away fourth. Then fifth is Southwind Braun. And the trouble start has Mayhem Man at the back trailing. Straightening to the backstretch, Magical Cowgirl for Joe Barriel by 2. Racing from second as they move up that backstretch is Ultimate Long Shot. Away third is Raise You 20. Then in fourth, JJ Xavier. Southwind Braun is fifth. And in the backfield, Mayhem Man is the trailer. So the opening quarters in the books, Magical Cowgirl got them there in 30 and 1/5. Racing from second is Ultimate Long Shot. Around the turn, Raise You 20 goes third. JJ Xavier is there fourth. Racing fifth is Southwind Braun. Then the trailer is Mayhem Man. They approach the midway point next, and it will be Magical Cowgirl to get them halfway home. Ultimate Long Shot is second. Southwind Braun, wow, he's picking them off here as they arrive at the midway point. Southwind Braun driving up to challenge the leader. Magical Cowgirl, the half in a minute and 4. Racing from third is Ultimate Long Shot. Into fourth is JJ Xavier. Raise You 20 has dropped well back into fifth, and the trailer is Mayhem Man. They're on the backstretch for the final time. 3/4, the next station. In at the rail, Magical Cowgirl. Southwind Braun just a neck away second. Ultimate Long Shot in the pocket third. Racing fourth, JJ Xavier. Raise You 20 is dropping right out of it in fifth. And then the trailer is Mayhem Man. The 3/4 went 130 and 2. That's 29 and 3 in the third. Just an 8th out now. And Magical Cowgirl turning home. From the outside, Southwind Braun is second. Third is Ultimate Long Shot. Fourth is JJ Xavier as they come to the wire next. Magical Cowgirl goes all the way with Barrio. Second is Ultimate Long Shot. JJ Xavier rallies up to finish third. The time of the mile in 1:59.4.
All right, there's a look at the slow-mo for you. The fourth qualifier tonight in Charlottetown, and it is Magical Cowgirl. Did all the fractions, laid all the fractions down there for Barrio in this one. 30 and 1, a minute and 4, 130 and 2, and they're going to stop the clock here in 159 and 4. Getting up for second was the 3, Ultimate Long Shot for Dowling. And on the outside there, that's the 5, JJ Xavier with Mark Bradley. So we'll take a break here for after the fourth, and the track crew will be back out in the back half of the program. Those horses will get warmed up, and we'll continue with more qualifiers from Charlottetown in just a few minutes.
Here's the rundown from the fourth qualifier. Mayhem Man fifth. Magical Cowgirl, the race winner. Ultimate Long Shot was second. Raise You 20, sixth. JJ Xavier, third. Southwind Braun, fourth. They went 30 and 1, 1 minute 4. 130 and 2. And the mile time 159 and 4. In review from the top, it's 512, 634.
Well, thanks for joining us tonight on our Tuesday qualifying night here at Red Shores in Charlottetown, overlooking the legendary Charlottetown Driving Park. We did take a little break after the fourth race here for the track crew to do some work on the track, and of course the back half of the program get warmed up and make their way to the race paddock as well. So we'll be back in action here in just a few minutes with the final four on the program for tonight. Don't forget about your eligibility fees with Joy in the race office. They have to be in order to enter. I want to tell you a little bit about the excitement of the Governor's Plate promos going to make your way to the track here. We'll have that in just a few minutes as we get set to go for the fifth race qualifier that's heading on the track.
The fifth qualifier's on the track. Who you calling the Cougar wears one without a murder? Number 2, Fuzzpot, David Dowling. Southern Heart, number 3, with Jason Hughes. For J.J. Kinley races with the hobbles for Kenny Arsenault. Catch a Few Rays, number 5, Kenneth Wilkie. Rocket Novel is the 6 for Damian McClellan.
So the field is on track for the fifth qualifier tonight out of Charlottetown. As we said, the opening night is coming up Saturday here with post time at 6:30. How about that opening day in Summerside, Monday, May 23rd, post time there at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So we're looking forward to getting back in the action there at Summerside. It was great to see everybody at the Prince County Horsemen's Club annual awards banquet just a few weeks ago. The Governor's Plate, well, some great work there with Peter McPhee, is working on special projects, and along with Universum Media put together some really cool promos. They're going to be launched this year. 2 of those Governor's Plate promos that capture so many of the great moments over the years. And that signature event, Governor's Plate, presented by Summerside Chrysler Dodge, back in the mix this year, happening, of course, in July. So watch for those promos that are going to be hitting the track on the airwaves starting this weekend, as a matter of fact.
Qualifier number 5 lines up. Who you calling a cougar? Fun Spot. Southern Heart. J.J. Kinley wears the hobbles. Catch a Few Rays and a Rockin' Novel. Top of the stretch. Here they come. Back leaving Who You Calling a Cougar, and there they go, off end pacing. Catch a Few Rays, the first one out. Into the turn is Fun Spot second, Southern Heart third. From the outside, Rockin' Novel goes away fourth. J.J. Kinley fifth. And the tardy starter is a gapped-out trailer, and that's Who You Calling a Cougar. To the backstretch they go en route to the opening quarter, and Catch a Few Rays for Kenneth Wilkie takes over. Fuzz Pot's away second, back into third. That is Rockin' Novel. Southern Heart has fourth. Then it's J.J. Kinley fifth, and trailing the field, Who You Calling a Cougar. On past that opening station, the lead belongs to Catch a Few Rays. Over to the quarter in 29 and 3. Buzzpot in the 2-hole. Rockin' Novel around the turn is third. Back into fourth is Southern Heart. Then it's J.J. Kinley fifth. And trailing the field, Who You Calling a Cougar. Positions are unchanged as they arrive at the midway point next. And Catch a Few Rays is halfway home. Buzzpot goes second. Rockin' Novel in third. Southern Heart fourth. Fifth is J.J. Kinley. And trailing the field sixth, Who You Calling a Cougar. The half mile in a minute and 4. Midway into the paddock turn for the second time, led by Catch a Few Rays at 5-8. Buzzpot, the 2-hole ride. Rockin' Novel continues third. Southern Heart fourth. Going wide in fifth is J.J. Kinley. Who You Calling a Cougar is the trailer. 3/4 coming next, and Catch a Few Rays will get them there. That textbook 2-hole ride belongs to Buzzpot. In at the rail, Rockin' Novel third. Advancing on the outside fourth is J.J. Kinley. Who You Calling a Cougar now picks up fifth. Trailing at the rail, Southern Heart, the 3/4 in 1:32 and 3, and they're headed on home. And Buzzpot, the new leader in the home stretch. Catch a Few Rays is second. Rockin' Novel third, way wide. Who You Calling a Cougar coming late on the outside. Buzzpot and Dowling on the line. Who You Calling a Cougar rallies in to be second. Rockin' Novel will finish third. The time for the mile, 2:03 and 2.
All right, there's a look at the slow-mo for you in the 5th race qualifier tonight, and Fusspot takes over late in the stretch there. You're going to see a great rally here from Who You Calling a Cougar coming up on the outside, and on the inside there, that is Rockin' Novel. So looks like on this finish, well, the complete rundown coming your way there with a 2-1-6 unofficial. Well, the complete rundown for you in just a few minutes.
Here's the rundown in the 5th qualifier. Who You Calling a Cougar was second. Fuzzpot the winner. Southern Heart fourth. J.J. Kinley was fifth. Catch a Few Rays sixth. Rockin' Novel was third. 29 and 3. 1 minute 4. 132 and 3. Mile 203 and 2. In review, 214. 563. In the sixth qualifier up next, scratch number 6, Manlicious. He won't go. Sixth qualifier, scratch the 6, Manlicious. The sixth qualifier on the track, Neptune Sealster number 1, has Adam Werner. To Pangdemonium, Kenny Arsenault. Number 3 is Starship's Alicia with David Dowling. The General's Pride, number 4, Ron Matheson. Five is Woodmere and Brody for Joe Barrio. 6, Manlicious scratch.
So the 6 qualifiers scratched down to a field of 5 here, and they're getting ready to go to gate here very shortly, in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate. Just a couple of notes for this weekend. We're back into the live harness racing program on Saturday. Some questions around the COVID protocols. Well, we are returning with the 2-race paddock. That's new. We haven't seen that in a couple of years. So, of course, we're doing it with the qualifiers. It will remain, of course, in place for the race season at Charlottetown and Summerside tracks. The other thing is about the mask mandate. Well, it's scheduled to be in place right up until Friday, May the 6th, and we'll be getting more direction from the PEI Chief Public Health Office. But mask mandates could be coming to an end. We'll know more on that on Friday, but they strongly encourage folks to continue to wear masks if throughout the public. The other thing that's going to launch on Saturday night as well is the mystery vouchers. They're going to return. It's an initiative with the PEI Harness Racing Industry Association Special Events team, and the mystery vouchers, along with that on-track Pick 5 that they're involved with. But the mystery vouchers will have racing, dining, and casino, a chance for you to buy on track. You'll have a chance to win from either one of those divisions. Plus, you qualify for that $1,000 grand prize, which will be drawn for on Gold Cup night. So many of the things that are coming back on this first weekend of May, known as, of course, as Derby weekend, and we'll be tracking along with the big race as well. It all starts on Saturday. We have 5 on track for the 6th race qualifier coming your way shortly.
Qualifier number 6 with Neptune Sealster, Pandemonium, Starships Alicia, the General's Pride, Woodmere, and Rowley. Top of the stretch. They're approaching a start. The rough and pacing Woodmere and Droley coming from the outside. The General's Pride is second one to the turn. Neptune Sealster will get away along the inside for third. Then fourth is Pandemonium, and Starships Alicia On the outside is the trailer fifth. To the backstretch they go, Woodmere and Jolio and Barrio quickly by 3. The General's Pride is second. On the outside and moving up third is Starship's Alicia. On the cones fourth, that is Neptune Sealster, then the trailer fifth, Pandemonium. On past the first quarter mile, and it's Woodmere and Droley in command. The General's Pride is second. Laying on the outside for third is Starship's Alicia. They went 30 and 4 to the quarter. Racing from fourth is Neptune Sealster and Pandemonium. She is the trailer. Off the turn they come, straightening through the stretch. They have the midway point in their sights, and that is Woodmere and Droley, the leader. Out all the way, Starship's Alicia is second. Third up the rail, the General's Pride. Then fourth, Neptune Sealster, and Pandemonium is trailing fifth. They're at the midway point in a minute and 30 seconds flat in the second quarter. Woodmere and Droley, the leader at 5/8. The General's Pride second. Starship's Alicia yet to see the cones in third. Fourth is Neptune Sealster and Pandemonium continuing to trail fifth, halfway on the backstretch, final time, approaching 3/4. Woodmere and Droley getting them there. The lead's a couple on the General's Pride. Up the inside in third, Neptune Sealster, Starship's Alicia fourth, and Pandemonium fifth. 3/4 went 1:31 and 4 as they get set to turn for home. There's all kinds of confusion in the backfield in here. It's Woodmere and Droley about to take Barrio all the way. The General's Pride, he's going to be second, and Neptune Sealster finishes third. It's Woodmere and Droley here in qualifier number 6 on top at every call. Time for the mile, 2:01 flat. Here's the rundown from the 6th qualifier. Neptune Sealster finished third, place fifth for interference on a break. Pandemonium finished fifth, was placed fourth. Starship's Alicia finished fourth, was placed third. The General's Pride was second. Woodmere and Droley, the race winner. Manlicious was scratched. Fractions up 30 and 4, 1 minute 4. 131 and 4, and a mile 2:01. After the placings, 5-4-3, 2-1 scratch.
Okay, so the final two qualifiers getting ready to come on track here tonight, 7 and 8. That'll wrap it up for this Tuesday. And draw day tomorrow, of course, we're getting set for the opening night on Saturday. Post time is at 6:30. Very well-known harness racing member celebrating a birthday, and we want to pass along birthday wishes going out to Bobby Craig. Happy 84th birthday from all of us and all your friends in the harness racing community. Happy birthday to you. Sure hope you had a great day. And best wishes from all of us.
Qualifier number 7's on the track. Number 1, Shadow of a Doubt with Zach Conway. 2, Wims Drop Off, Kenneth Wilkie. Fernhill General 3, Brody McPhee. 4, Hemingway, Adam Murner. 5, Manterio, Damian McClellan.
So we have 5 on track for the qualifier here. That's the 7th qualifier to go, including the 3 Fernhill General. Yeah, the General's back under the command of Brodie McPhee today from the Earl Smith stable. With Peter Smith, Gerald Morrissey, fantastic career campaign last year, over 38,000 in the bank. Gets to score from post 3 here tonight in this 7th race. Qualifiers are getting ready to go in behind the gate tonight. The Metro Home Building Center starting gate will pick them up. Vance Cameron with the call. Coming your way next.
Seventh qualifier, rail out. Shadow for doubt. Wims drop off. Fernhill General. Hemingway. Manterio. Top of the stretch. Here they come. The rough and pacing Fernhill General will lead. Wims drop off along the rail to second. Shot of it out, the third one to the turn. Hemingway will get away fourth. And Manterio will trail fifth. As they swing round the turn, arriving next at the 8th pole, and it's Fernhill General in line to Brodie McPhee, setting up shop right on the front end. Second is Wims drop off, all alone in third. That is Shadow for Doubt. Hemingway is fourth, and Manterio is fifth. They're at the opening quarter mile with Fernhill General, the opening quarter pole leader. Right there on his back second is Wims drop off. Shadow for Doubt at mid-pack third. Hemingway fourth. And Manterio fifth. 30 and 3 opened it up. They arrive at the 3/8 pole. Fernhill General on the front end. Wims drop off comes out of the turn second. Shadow of a Doubt, he continues third, followed by Hemingway fourth and Manterio fifth. So no one can find the right lines, and getting all the respect at the midway point on the front, Fernhill General halfway home. Second is Wims drop off. Shadow of a Doubt continuing third. Hemingway fourth. And Manterio fifth. Another quarter in 30 and 3 for a half-mile time of 1:01 and a 1/5. Over to the 5/8 pole, it's Fernhill General, the leader on a Wims drop off. Shadow of a Doubt riding the rail third. Hemingway much the same fourth. And Manterio continuing to trail fifth. They're over to 3/4 next. Fernhill General on top there. Wims drop off, now 2 lengths off. That leader is second. Racing third is Shadow of a Doubt. Hemingway fourth. And Manterio is fifth. The 3/4 up in 1:31 and 2. He's going to be in full flight as he turns for home. Fernhill General takes off on the field. Wims drop off is second. Shadow of a Doubt. Hemingway and Manterio. Fernhill General looks sharp in this qualifier for McPhee. A going-away winner. Wims drop off is second, tight on the line for third. Manterio up against Hemingway. But a going-away win goes to Fernhill General. 158 4 27 2 closing quarter.
All right, there's a great look at Fernhill General coming through the stretch here tonight in the 7th qualifier tonight. Qualifier Brodie McPhee holding on to Fernhill General through the stretch. Boy, what a snappy closing quarter there, 27 and 2. It went through the splits of 30 and 3, 101 and 1, 131 and 2, and 58 and 4 stops the time there. Looks sharp doing it too. That's Fernhill General winning the 7th qualifier. It was Wims drop off for second. It was tight for third. We'll have the official rundown for you with Vance in just a minute.
Here's the rundown in the 7th qualifier. Shadow Vidal 5th. Wims drop off 2nd. Fernhill General the winner. Hemingway 4th. Manterio 3rd. 30 and 3, 101 and 1. 131 and 2. Milan 158 and 4. In review 521 43. The 8th and final qualifier this evening's on the track. That's me a bad number 1, Mark Campbell. Top of her trade wears number 2 for Todd Walsh. Three, she's in the moment, Mark Bradley. Four, Rock the Baby, David Dowling. Five, Ms. Moise, Adam Murner. Six, Elm Grove Mistress, Damian McClellan.
So the eighth and final qualifier is on track here for you on this Tuesday night. We have happy birthday wishes going out to Campbell Gurney, who's celebrating a birthday, and I know I'll see Cam at the track on Saturday night as we kick things off on our live racing season here in Charlottetown. Post time is at 6:30. Many other features returning as well. We're delighted to have the paddock cam back, presented by Red Shores. A lot of great work from Donnie Drawn there in the paddock this year when you folks get a chance to see all that great work. And for those of you who won't, you'll be tuning in and we'll be showing you the paddock cam. We also have the Pick 4 guaranteed pool that's going to launch on race 2. That's going to debut on Saturday as well. The Super High 5 returns on race 5 and the last race of the program as well. And don't forget that on-track Pick 5, 1,500 prize pools presented in part by the PEI Harness Racing Industry Association Special Events Committee. And the HBI Cashback promo. You have to opt in to play. Look forward to seeing you on Saturday night, either here at track at our world headquarters at Redshores.ca. Vance will have the final qualifier for you, live from Charlottetown. Stay tuned.
Eighth and final qualifier lines up with That's Me a Bad, top of her trade. She's in the moment. Rock the Baby. Ms. Moise, Elm Grove Mistress, top of the stretch. Here they come. And away they go. Elm Grove Mistress coming from the far outside. Top of her trade is second to the turn. That's Mia Bad in third. Fourth, she's in the moment. To get away fifth, that is Rock the Baby. And then the trailer is Miss Moise. So over to the opening eighth, and Elm Grove Mistress onto the lead for qualifying driver Damian McClellan. Top of her trade goes second. That's Mia Bad, a racing third. Fourth at the rail, she's in the moment. Then fifth is Rock the Baby, and trailing the field is Ms. Moy 6. At the quarter pole, Elm Grove Mistress on the point. Top of her trade into the turn is second. Little gap to That's Me a Bad. She races third. The quarter's up in 29 and 4. Racing from fourth, she's in the moment. Rock the Baby has fifth, and Ms. Moist continuing to trail. Through the stretch, the half mile is the next station, and Elm Grove Mistress arrives there with the lead on top of her trade. The gap to third, That's Me a Bad. She's in the moment, continues fourth. Rock the Baby in fifth, and Ms. Moist continues to see them all. 59 and 3. That was the opening half mile. So Elm Grove Mistress rolls along from McClellan at 5-8. Top of her trade is there second. Moving up third on the outside. She's in the moment. That's Me a Bad. Will ride the rail fourth. Fifth on the outside. Rock the Baby. Ms. Moy 6. 3/4 next. Elm Grove Mistress the leader. And that lead now a length on top of her trade. Moving into third, she's in the moment. Up fourth on the outside, Rock the Baby. That's Me a Bad fifth, and Ms. Moy 6 at 3/4, 130 and 3 in her homeward bound. Elm Grove Mistress will try to close it out. Top of her trade along the rail second. She's in the moment third. Rock the Baby fourth. To the wire they come next. Elm Grove Mistress, she's in the moment. Elm Grove Mistress all the way from McClellan. She's in the moment second. Rock the Baby got third. The time for the mile, 1:59.3. Now the results of the 8th race qualifier. That's Me a Bad 6. Top of her trade 5th. She's in the moment second. Rock the Baby third. Ms. Moist fourth. Elm Grove Mistress the race winner. 29 and 4, 59 and 3. 130 and 3. The mile 159 and 3. In review 652 341.